But Riley, guess what I actually did watch last night?
The Thing.
No,
What?
he's a liar.
Not the Thing.
No, it's not the thing.
Not a liar.
No,
but
no. You know what I love? I'm
just sitting here bored now. I'm like, dude, what?
No. I saw some fan tweeted out. He's like, "Can Christian please stop with the guess what I watch? It's getting old." I'm gonna do it every fucking day.
What is it? What'd you watch?
Every day. Last night I watched WWE Raw. I watched.
Okay.
But not. Thank you. not the whole thing. I skimmed through a lot of it, and I saw what I have not seen from wrestling since I was a fan back in the Attitude Era, which was the Stone Cold Steve
face in a butt.
No, but Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock during those days, that was like there was the golden era with Hogan and Savage, everything. Then it went into the Attitude Era, which was again another golden era, but with these great wrestlers and the shit that they were doing during the Attitude Era, like during the little post scenes and the stuff that we do for like Showdown, but like it's just incredible. So I haven't seen anything like that since I've been watching again. Last night, I'm gonna, so if you haven't watched Raw, then you should cancel it. You should not listen to this because it's a spoiler. This was a lot of fun. So they had Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, who are the three women who, for the first time, main eventing WrestleMania has never happened before. Three females, and
it's next weekend too, right?
It's this Sunday, yeah.
This Sunday.
And so Charlotte Flair won the SmackDown Championship, and then Ronda Rousey's the Raw champion. All the belts are going to be on the line. It's this big thing. So last night they were going to do a three-woman tag match. So all three of those women have to be on the same team against these other three women. But the stipulation is if any one of them hit each other or anything, then they're disqualified and they can't be in the match. So I was like, this could be fun. We'll see what happens. So they're doing it, and like they're definitely we're not working as a team, but they're not fighting.
You watching this live?
I was watching this live last night. Yeah. So and then not live because I guess it's aired because I guess it airs on the East Coast.
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
So,
But you're watching it.
No. I watched a little. She watched a little bit of The Voice, and then I was caught up. So
I will say
close
this: Amanda would be more pissed if I watched Raw than showing up last night at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, well, that's fair. But listen, so anyway, so this fight, so they're wrestling, and then Ronda Rousey's not getting in there. Becky Lynch is doing the majority of it. She's the really popular one. Ronda gets in there, taps this girl out within seconds, right? Jumps up and punches Charlotte Flair in the throat, right? And all hell breaks loose. And I'm like, this is amazing. So they're tackling each other on the floor, and then Becky Lynch comes in, jumps on top of her. I'm like, this is incredible. And it looks like this again. It reminded me of Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and like The Undertaker, just kind of going at it. And they're pouring on top of each other, throwing bombs, and then the fake security team comes out, like a bunch of them. And they pull back on Ronda, and she puts her hands up, and she's okay. And then Becky Lynch is on the other side, right? So Ronda goes right through them. Then the fake. They beat the shit out of all the security people first. They beat the crap out of them. Then they're kicking them, punching
doorman.
Yeah, they're kicking them, punching them in the face, doing all this. Then the fake cops come. That's what happened. And then they pull Ronda onto the side, and Ronda's got her hands up. Becky Lynch is in the corner, and Ronda runs through, knocks over one of the cops, and punches Becky Lynch. They throw her in the corner, and they put handcuffs on her. Right?
Nice.
And then, as she's sitting there handcuffed, Becky Lynch breaks through and kicks Ronda in the face. Right? They arrest Becky Lynch. So now Becky Lynch has gotten arrested, Ronda Rousey's gotten arrested, and they're screaming at each other, and they're both in handcuffs.
Where's Charlotte Flair?
Charlotte Flair's outside of the ring at this point, just kind of hands up. So then they're bringing Ronda up the ramp. Charlotte Flair runs in and kicks Ronda in the face again, right? They handcuff Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair's like, "Do you know who I am? I'm Ric Flair's daughter." Like, screaming it. Then they handcuff all three of them. You think, well, that's incredible on this stuff. They're screaming and yelling at each other. Ronda's trying to break out. They're all trying to break out. You're like, okay, this was fun. Then they get to the back. And now they're in the back, and the cops are putting them in the cars, right? And they're putting each of them in the cars.
Separate cars.
Separate cars. And they're putting them in separate cars, and they're screaming at each other, trying to kick each other, whatever, too. So this is the silly and amazing part at the same time. They stick Ronda and Becky in the same car.
As you do.
Right. They start kicking each other, right? Ronda kicks the glass out of the car.
Jesus.
Right? Then they.
It's a pretty good kick.
They pull the glass. Then they pull Becky out. Then they kicking each other. Becky and Charlotte, they're cuffed, kicking at one another.
Awesome.
They throw them into the car, and then Ronda sticks her face out for a second, like you mother, and Charlotte Flair knees her in the face. Her head bounces off the side of the car. She goes in there. Ronda, before even that happens, Ronda is steering the car somehow and crashes into the other car. It was mayhem. It was absolutely.
Why is Ronda driving?
She snuck after they she was in the back. They snuck her out and she was able to drive. But
Did you say she was drunk?
She's drunk. She definitely she was drunk.
But dude, it was even you would have been.
I will say this.
It was so entertaining.
So I watched Last Week Tonight whenever it's on. It's my favorite show on TV. And John Oliver roasting Vince McMahon was amazing. But every time they would play a clip from WWE and it comes, it's like, whatever you're watching is not as good as this.
Yeah.
Because it was very funny. Like how he presented it.
He's
was
a fan.
He's a fan. You could tell.
Can you bring up a second? Just bring up Ronda Rousey. Just bring up Raw last night. You want to see the card?
I do.
I'm telling you, you got to see this scene. It's incredible. It's like
Are you guys not getting in trouble for playing things? YouTube's been insane.
You
recently.
can play the audio of it because we just won't zoom in on it. But this is it. This is all three of them. This is Arrested. It was so good. I was on the edge of my seat. The rest of it, they should have ended the show with it. By the way, last night they didn't.
What did they end with?
Some I don't know, Kurt Angle stuff. This is it. This is them. This is in the match. This is the actual match. So fast forward just a little bit.
Who's the tall one?
That's Charlotte Flair.
Okay, and then Becky Lynch is redhead.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is still the match. Keep going. I'll tell you when. No, go back.
Armbar.
Keep going. Keep going. Back. Keep going. I'll tell you when. Oh, right here. This is it. Oh no, that was it. Rewind it. I want to see that throw punch first. Boom. Hits her in the throat. Then she's going after her. But like this is it's just chaos. She's and then you look at Becky Lynch waiting. And there's So they're all three of them just kind of, dude. They're all going. They're going nuts on each other. And then Charlotte tries to. You can't tackle Ronda Rousey.
You can't tackle.
No, and then so here's the fake security. This is the fake security.
I like
first.
this. I like this.
The fake security comes in first. They beat the piss out of the fake security.
Not fake security. They're real.
Well, or whatever. They beat the piss out of the security, and then they're just guys are getting. Charlotte
that
Flair,
guy flew out
Charlotte
the ring.
Flair, boom, boots that guy right in the face. Yeah,
In the nuts.
This main event.
Ronda
is gonna
Rousey's just
crush.
looking for
She's
someone to
looking for
punch.
someone
This is a frat brawl right here.
It's great.
Yeah,
and then
this is.
And I'm telling
She's
you,
looking for somebody to punch.
This main event is going to do so much box office. Now here comes
the cops.
Now watch. Now this is where it starts to get.
Here comes the zip ties.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get crazy. So they take Ronda on the side there.
I like that Ronda Rousey's in an actual wrestling singlet kind of.
Yeah, that's what she does. Now she reaches over, knocks one of the guys, knocked the guy over, and because of that, now that you can't knock cops over. Ronda.
Yeah, no,
you just can't do that.
Yeah.
So now they
these
cuff
cops
Ronda.
are pissed. Yeah.
So
I like that they got these cop outfits at the same place. I got my pilot costume for Halloween this year.
But Roxy,
there's
Roxy,
nothing in those pockets.
Did I describe the situation pretty well though? So far?
Yeah. So far, so good.
Now watch.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Becky starts stomping on.
But I do think I was picturing more high kicks than kicks to the ground.
You'll see. No, wait, no. Now they've cuffed Becky.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I really like Charlotte Flair.
You said that last time you saw her too.
Look.
Now Charlotte Flair comes in.
Charlotte's great, but Becky's my girl. Holy crap, I
Becky.
love her.
But okay, now
Charlotte
Flair is just Charlotte Flair gets arrested.
Front row dude is psyched about it too.
Yeah, of course. Like, she knee the guy in the balls.
Yeah.
And then, boom, kicks Becky in the face. I forgot about that.
In the face.
Yeah. So now and let's fast forward a little bit. Now we'll get to the back and you got to show. Yeah, here you go. This has got to be it, right? Now we get to the back. Now here they're in the car together. And they're kicking. And watch this kick by Ronda. Watch this kick. Watch this. And the big boot. Boom. Oh. Kicks it. And look at that car. Just wrecked the car. You got to see the shot. The shot Ronda takes from Charlotte though, when her head's sticking out to the side, is the crazy one. Like
the knee one?
She takes a knee to the face. She takes it so that answers your question of how she got into the car.
Is this the best camera work of all time?
It's really good. Look, she gets out. Boom. Now they're kicking each other. Now watch what Ronda now they left her alone because no one's guarding Ronda now.
Yeah.
Now, look, there's Ronda. She's in the car. She just hit the police car.
See, I told you, Roxy. She was drunk.
Yeah. And so now watch this. Now you see, she takes a shot from Charlotte Flair that her head bounces off the side of the car. It is really incredible. Now, this is the type of stuff John Oliver was talking about, to where, like, this is the entertaining stuff. They stick Ronda back in. Ronda is selling this, too, by the way.
She's good. This is good.
Isn't this fun?
She's just good. She gets better and
Here you
better.
go. Yeah. Yeah. Sticks her head out.
Uh-oh. Wait. Where's Becky Lynch?
In the car.
She's in
Becky
the
was
car.
Here we go.
winning. Charlotte, yeah.
Boom!
Oh!
Knocked her out.
Shit!
Isn't that great? Anyway, I was some of the best stuff I've seen on WWE.
I quite enjoyed that.
It's just
Right?
I will say
such
this.
good build-up.
Hey,
They hate
McCoos,
each
come on.
other.
I enjoyed the show.
It was good.
It was
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm
It was
telling
good.
you. It was really.
It's good.
And my point of it is, and this is the conversation that we had a long time ago.
Yeah.
if they get you invested, you will have reactions like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's like it just depends. There's some of the people that you see, and you're like, I don't care about these people.
Right.
Like there's so much stuff that I fast forwarded through last night that and that should have ended the show. It did not.
Totally.
It should have everybody been on a high.
I love the fact that she wrecked that car too. That she just got behind the wheel and drove the car.
It was such old school WWE stuff.
Yeah.
I've tweeted out about it. I loved it. If you haven't had a chance, even if you're not a wrestling fan, if I just proved to you, if Makuga is like Makuga,
I was entertained by that.
Super entertained by that. You guys should go and check that out because it's amazing. I think that could be one of the best main events in WrestleMania history. I really do think so.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that all three of them are doing powerhouse moves to sell this.
I agree.
And it's so. I know that you didn't want Christian all three of them at first, but in WWE we trust, and they're doing a pretty good job with it.
I don't WWE and trust all the time, but
I know
in the creative. But what I will say is this: they have sold me on the triple threat.
Yeah.
I still think they could have done Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey and just been as effective. But this is working, and the fact that now it's for 2 championships is very interesting. So
can they get a financial advisor to take some of that $930 million in revenue from last year and pour it towards healthcare and retirement for these people?
We talked about it yesterday. It's insane.
It's insane.
It's insane.
All right,
And disgusting.